some of our clients will send like 10 plus emails a month written with AI, one-to-one.
10 plus or like 10,000?
10 million
Okay. Yeah.
emails
Okay. Got it.
per month. Yeah.
So
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Alex with Daily Revenue Report, and today I got an insane clip that you have to watch. This $2.2 million cold email agency is wanting to scale fast by switching from retainers to performance-based pricing. On the upside, or on paper, the upside looks huge and it looks rewarding, but there's some hidden risks that Alex Harmonzi is going to get into in today's video. Let's get into it.
I run a very high volume cold email agency, basically.
okay.
We work with a lot of B2B SaaS companies that have TAMs over at least 10 million users,
Yeah.
or B2B service businesses that have LTVs over like 50 grand typically, right? We're good at the meeting pathway and also a PLG pathway with SaaS.
Okay.
I currently do 2.2 million. I'm pretty sure I can take it to 10 million within the next like year or so.
Okay.
Primarily because I think I know what to do next based off of this weekend, even before here, a lot of stuff like that. So if anything, it'll be interesting to just hear you criticize maybe what I think I should do.
Okay.
Right. So we got to 2.2 by having like $10,000 a month retainers.
Okay.
What we're doing is switching to performance models at scale,
Okay.
where it's like, hey, let me understand your LTV. We'll do a third of, we'll charge a fee roughly equal to, we'll make sure your CAC is a third at least, or whatever. Maybe that needs to be different, but that's the idea. Switch it to 5K, so it's really easy to close, because most people, we tell them 5, it's really easy for them to hop into the funnel and just go, yep, let's try this out. And then we have performance set up on the back end. The advantage is that, like,
What do you think the biggest problem is going to be?
systems that will break, I think, private data and analytics to be able to actually know what properly to do for each client at that type of scale. Because some of our clients will send like 10 plus.
If you can't verify the outcome, you're not really pricing performance, you're pricing trust. So if you can't get all your data in line to see exactly what's going on, could be risky.
Emails a month written with AI, one-to-one.
10 plus or like 10,000?
10 million
Okay. Yeah.
emails
Okay. Got it.
per month, yeah.
So this is so interesting. So like the fee sounds wildly underpriced. Like if you're sending 10 million emails and you're charging $10,000, that sounds absurdly low.
Yeah, I would say we start it to get them in, and we'll send 100,000 test message market fit. The second we find the multiple, or we go, cool, I know if I target SaaS founders with this message, there's 800,000 of them. If I hit that list, I'll sign up 600 to 1. We can crank it that way, right? So it's almost to get them in there where we have the
Is the biggest issue running out of lists?
No.
Okay.
No, because basically it's like, let me email your entire TAM every 2 months.
So what else? What else do you think is going to be the biggest problem with this model?
Keeping clients honest, potentially, on collecting, if it's based off of percentages or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Which is where I also think it's maybe like a systems problem, in that I need to have proper integrations to their CRMs to keep them honest, which maybe I need to acquire or like get the right developers or something like that to be able to do that better.
Yeah. What
stands out?
Yeah. So the problem that I would foresee is the one that you just brought up, which is what I was hoping to get to. Whenever you switch to performance is always the best model on paper, not always the best model in practice. And it's strongly predicated on the quality of the prospect.
Yeah.
So if you have enterprise customers who have obligations and have assets and have shit to lose, they tend to follow and adhere to their contracts. Smaller, even sometimes medium business owners, less so. And are you U.S.?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And U.S. contracts mean basically nothing. And so all of these things are kind of like stacked against you. And Alan was a performance-based business model, so I like very much understand this business.
Yeah.
Now, we were able to do it only because I controlled the flow of payments. I got paid.
And then give them
remitted.
that part.
So
Yeah.
you always want to control the money flow if you do performance. Or you have to have absolute transparency. So like you run the Shopify store. That's why Shopify agencies can do performance. So a lot of email marketing for Shopify, they do performance percentages, using Klaviyo and whatnot. And that model works great for them because the tracking's clear, and no one's going to start a second store to try and cut you out.
Yeah.
Brick and mortar, guy walks in, he didn't show. Guy closed for 50 grand. How do you know? Unfortunately, you set up an incentive system that incentivizes them to cheat you. And if they have to cheat them or cheat you, they will cheat you. So I'm not a huge fan. I would prefer to just factor in basically scaled based on what you know the ROI is roughly to kind of like a North Star metric, which might be, for every million emails, it's this. And you might have to just do that custom up front in terms of like, okay, based on your customer, based on your avatar and your segment, this is the rate. I'm not the biggest fan of custom pricing, but based on the model that you have, it might make sense given you probably have fewer customers that are worth more, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What's your churn?
Probably 30% or something
Annually.
like that. But also, I've changed
Annually.
my offer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, annually. I've changed my offer enough to where it's kind of hard to be like, what's the actual churn on the current offer? But yeah.
Okay. Why do the people leave?
Because
you charge nothing.
Well, we used to charge 10Ks flat to be like, here's how many emails we'll send, right? Most of the time when they would leave, it wouldn't be because of performance and because their offer we weren't able to find a good offer message market fit for them, potentially, right?
Have you been able to separate cohort churn as in like first 3 months versus 3 month plus?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I would consider, posit, having a two-part structure where you charge a one-time fee that's significantly higher up front, but has zero recurring, to do the one thing, which is we're going to find message market fit.
Money up front's
After
good.
that, you solve that problem. You say, hey, if you want, you can go send 10 million emails a month with this messaging. And they'll be like, well, we don't know how to do that. And you're like, oh, that's crazy. We do that if you want. And then you can say, let me introduce you our other tier of pricing. And that might be a best of both worlds model. And you will be astonished, by the way, at how much easier it is to sell a one-time thing versus an ongoing thing.
Interesting. I wonder.
Like you can double or triple close rates from a $1,500 a month membership to a $5,000 one-time up front. You can triple close rates at triple the price.
Yeah, for sure.
Which
I've
is a
seen
9x.
that. Does it change your thought process at all when, like, the monthly reoccurring we've been able to achieve with these performance models and huge TAMs? Like we're billing some clients like 75 or like 100 grand a month.
Okay.
All of a sudden, right?
But you said you did 2 million.
Yeah, because the reason I got this idea for the performance is because we got a whale. I was like, holy shit, where'd you get in $100
So when you said some
per SaaS
customers, there's
sign-up?
one customer.
We just closed another, upsold them into performance, and we start like this month.
Okay. So you have
And-
one customer who's doing the big whale nut thing.
Yeah, correct.
I'm trying to understand.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
I'm
of
asking.
course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
there's one there. It looks promising.
to go back to what I said earlier, if you have enterprise customers, cool.
Yeah.
The fact that you said many, because I'm using the data you give me.
Yeah,
So if you
yeah.
say I'm doing $2 million a year, we're charging $10,000 a month, I'm going to back a napkin and be like, okay, they got 20-ish customers. And if they're paying $10,000 a month and sending 10 million emails, it doesn't make any sense, but okay, let's keep going. Beyond that, it's like, okay, well, if they've got 20 customers, at that price point, they're probably low. They're SMBs. They're not even mid-market. This whale is mid-market. And if you had said, hey, we only deal with businesses that are doing over 10 million in ARR and are venture-backed or whatever the criteria are, that I would say I have high confidence that one, they can pay, and two, that they even track, then I would have much higher confidence in saying, yeah, go for it on the performance model.
Let me know what you guys think about 10 million emails for $10,000. Do you think that's a killer deal? Or do you think you should be charging more? That's a lot of emails to send out.
Okay, cool.
But the biggest risk that you're paying down is that they don't pay you.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
the risk.
So basically, if you have high confidence of the payment, then performance.
I'm
can
all
make a
for
lot of
performance.
sense.
I mean, I would do $0 up front. I don't even care. If I know that I can get paid, I'm all in. I just got to know that I can get paid.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
the
totally
problem.
Agree.
That is the biggest hinge in this thing.
That's like the biggest risk of
100%.
going down that path is
Yes.
you're just stuck.
Yes. You solve that, you solve the business.
Yep.
That is the whole business. You solve that, you solve the business.
Yeah, exactly. Own that
Yeah,
channel.
I built a software to
Easy to
solve
do
it.
it.
Like, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Makes
that's-
a ton of sense.
yeah, because I was going after small guys, so I had to.
Yep. Thank you.
If you were a business owner and
All right, that's today's clip, guys. If don't forget that if you like these business and strategy breakdowns every single day, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and subscribe to Daily Revenue Report today. See you on the next one.